Hello everyone, how are you all doing? Welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, my main purpose of actually showing you this video today would be to show you how I prepare my family for the winter. That's for the cold season. But also how the whole thing started was that my husband took the kids out, okay, to visit some family members, and I thought it would be a good opportunity to film, but not just to film, but to catch up on some chores that I needed to do. So I went grocery shopping, sorted the groceries, and I got into preparing dinner, but also changing the bedding. So just a couple of things. I actually wanted to sort the winter clothes, but it kind of didn't end up the way I planned, as you would see later on. So I encourage you to stay till the end of this video. If you're coming here for the first time, you're very welcome. For my returning subscribers, you are so welcome. I love you all. All right, so let's just get into the video. And I really don't want to be speaking into your ears because you're going to hear me speak towards the end as well. So yeah, I will use titles to direct your attention to portions of the vlog that I really want to maybe explain something to you. All right, please stay tuned. And if you haven't subscribed, this is a beautiful opportunity for you to tap the subscribe button, tap the notification bell, and tap the like button. Let's read the memory verse for today. It's taken from the book of First Peter, chapter 3, verse 9. Do not repay evil for evil or reviling for reviling, but on the contrary, bless, for to this you were called, that you may obtain a blessing. Alright, so I don't think this needs any form of explanation. I pray that the Holy Spirit will give you um, understanding. But if I would say something, I'm simply going to tell you that next time when you feel like just giving back exactly what you have received from people. Okay, when you feel like being vindictive, when you feel like taking revenge, think of the grace that Jesus has shown you. You guys see, I don't know if you remember how I cleaned these walls in one of my videos, okay, one of the previous videos I made. Well, it wasn't up to 2 weeks after I cleaned the wall. Somebody did this, and I just decided not to be bothered for some time. I mean, I'm not a wall cleaner. Do you understand what I'm saying? I feel like when I finish cleaning, they just decide that, yeah, there is a new space to draw or to make marks. And look at it, what is this? So I watched a movie, a psychologist was saying, yeah, the children are expressing themselves, blah blah blah. Okay, no problem, they should go ahead and express themselves, okay? Yeah, but before I deal with these walls again, okay, I'm going to take a minute. This is my reality. It's good for it to look good, okay? I'm definitely not against that. If you have the strength to be cleaning the walls every now and then, that's fine. Yeah, of course, every now and then, but if you have the strength to be following after the kids, your children, every single time they make a mark on the wall and then you go and clean it up, if you really have enough time on your hands to be able to do that and enough strength, but then go ahead and do it. But for me, okay, no, I'll be taking a minute or more before I decide to work on these walls again. Even if you go to my living room, the walls there are also filled with palm prints, you know, things like stuff like these. There's another one here too. So yeah, I just can't be bothered all the time. I love my peace. It's very annoying to see, honestly. I'm going to be honest with you. This is annoying, right? When I see this, especially after you have finished cleaning and the thing is shiny, it looks really good, almost like new, and then somebody comes and does this, it's very annoying. But I trust God to help me control my temper, and I am really praying to improve in managing my emotions, so I can't really go into a fit. when this happens. Okay, so and God is helping me. There's nothing I can do. That's the reality. You have children, you have to make accommodation for them. If you have little kids, my children's age, that's between 10 and below, and they don't do this, well, that's a huge blessing on its own. Okay, but if you're always going to be cleaning these just so you can put up a nice looking apartment or house or YouTube, I think you're under tremendous pressure. You need to loosen yourself from that. Okay, sis, come on, take a break. Okay, don't go crazy. Anyway, so that's that. That is not what I came here to do. Okay, yesterday I could not sort these winter clothes as I said I was going to do, because yes, I was tired. Okay, we finished eating dinner. They actually came back late from the place they went to visit, and I just couldn't continue, so I decided to rest. So when we finished eating dinner, we did our devotion and everybody went to bed. Yeah, so that's why I'm here today, to finish what I said I would do, because if I don't do it today, next week is going to be really busy for me at work. So if I don't do this, I might have to, put it off to a later time. And you guys, it's really begun to get cold here. Okay, we started getting really cold here, and I think very soon we'll be in winter. We're just at the edge of entering winter. I don't think this is winter just yet, but yeah, it's really cold, so I need to make sure that they all have things that they need to wear at every point in time, all through the cold weather. So that's what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to be making a trip outside of this city to another country for a few days. So I also want to do this so that I can also get ready for my trip. So that's that.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together. It's so beautiful, you and me. We meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. Sometimes you need to go and take a step back to see the truth around you. From a distance you can tell. You and me were meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free. You and me, meant to be in the great outdoors, forever free.
So if you see me singing or raising my hands, I mean, you can't really hear the music because of copyright, but some gospel music was playing in the living room. I try to cultivate a habit of worship wherever I am, and honestly, worship is not only singing solemnly, but also a posture of your heart. Okay, so yeah, I heard this thing from my vicar at church. I've never really heard the story before, but they said that Billy Graham's wife, in the kitchen where she, just over her sink, she has this writing right up there that says, "Divine worship happens here 3 times daily." And I thought, what a wonderful thing. Before then, I'd never really thought of my service, okay, to my children, to my family, to my husband as an act of worship, right? So it was kind of eye opening for me. And honestly, guys, you can notice the change when you start to see the things you do as an act of service, as an act of worship to God. Okay, when I cook for my family, when I do laundry, when I clean the house, when I sort their clothes, when I start to see those things as my worship, my service of worship to God, I feel joyful, more joyful doing them than, cranky, even if things aren't working out. Okay. And of course, you need to know that just because you feel it's an act of worship doesn't mean that when you are tired, you cannot take a rest. No, no, no. That's not what we're saying. What we're saying is your heart posture when you render those services. Final look of everything. Yeah, I think I tried. It took me more than one day. Yeah, I wanted to do it on the first day, but it kind of spilled over into the second day. But thank God for everything. My family is ready. My children are ready for the winter. God be praised. All right, so that's the end of the vlog today. Let me know how you get ready for winter in your house. Okay. I'll see you in my next video. Okay. Bye. Say bye.
Bye. See you. And we see you in our next winter day.
Next video.
I mean next video. Sorry.